Here is the Bctv local and African news summary for Wednesday, September 10th. Consumers across Liberia say they are frustrated with the rising cost of living despite the depreciation of the US dollar. The opposition Alternative National Congress political party of Liberia, the ANC, has declared all top leadership positions vacant as it prepares for its national convention and the 2029 general elections. Two major opposition figures, including former President Laurent Gbagbo, have been barred from October's general elections in Côte d'Ivoire. A Liberian lawmaker is raising alarm over government's decision to slash petroleum storage fees from 35 cents to just 2 cents per gallon. In a press statement issued on Tuesday, Nimba County District 7 Representative Musa Hassan Belede warned that the move could cripple Liberian-owned petroleum terminals, threaten jobs, and centralize power at the state-owned Liberia Petroleum Refining Company. Belede, who owns Shrimex Oil and Gas, called the decision a deliberate attempt to undermine Liberian businesses and urged government to immediately halt the plan and engage in transparent consultations with terminal operators. Meanwhile, the United States dollar has slipped in value against Liberia's currency in recent days, currently trading at approximately $1 to 189 Liberian dollars per the central bank exchange rate, a modest drop from earlier in the year. Yet, consumers across Liberia say they remain frustrated. Despite this depreciation, everyday prices, especially for fuel, continue to climb, offering little relief to households already struggling with inflation. Additionally, there are complaints of the scarcity of Liberian dollar notes. On the plus side, there have been recent reductions in local petroleum prices, including the rice staple and eggs. The Tampa Free Press in the United States reports that the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 8th Circuit has denied a petition from a Liberian national, Philip Myers, upholding his removal from the United States. The ruling, issued September 8th, affirms a Board of Immigration Appeals decision rejecting Myers' motion to reopen his case. Myers had argued he was entitled to U.S. citizenship through his adoptive mother, who naturalized in 2004, but the court found that he did not meet the legal custody and residency requirements. His additional claims, citing mental incompetence, fear of persecution as a homosexual in Liberia, and a pending T visa application, were also dismissed. Myers was ordered removed in 2022 and deported to Liberia in March 2023, concluding a years-long legal battle. In Grand Bassa County, the acting district education officer for District Number 3, Mr. Tony Be Sr., has officially informed the public that he was serving in two capacities: acting district education officer and monitoring and evaluation officer, a situation he described as creating a conflict of interest. In response, the Minister of Education has appointed a new official to assume the role of district education officer. He is Mr. Alexander B. Toe. Meanwhile, development partners, UNICEF and the SOS Children's Villages have pledged their support to the government of Liberia's educational drive. As part of their contribution, the organizations have requested the county education officer to identify and vet deserving children across the county to benefit from free education opportunities. The initiative, according to the Education Ministry, is aimed at reducing barriers to learning and ensuring more children in Liberia gain access to quality education. In more local news, the opposition Alternative National Congress, the ANC political party of Liberia, has declared all leadership positions vacant ahead of its national convention in October. An official statement from the ANC's Convention Preparatory Committee, chaired by Patrick Moore, says the move is in line with the party's constitution and clears the way for fresh elections. It is unclear if the party leader, Mr. Alexander B. Cummings, will attempt another presidential run in the 2029 general elections. Inside sources say the ANC is restructuring internally to become a more potent force in Liberian politics. You're listening to the Bctv News Summary. The Associated Press reports that Côte d'Ivoire's presidential race has taken a sharp turn as two major opposition figures are barred from next month's election. The Constitutional Council ruled that former President Laurent Gbagbo and former Credit Suisse CEO Tidjane Thiam cannot run in the October 25th vote. Officials said Thiam was removed from the electoral roll over nationality issues linked to his French citizenship, while Gbagbo was excluded due to past criminal conviction. And finally, the BBC reports that Tunisian authorities have denied claims that a Gaza-bound aid vessel carrying pro-Palestinian activists, including Greta Thunberg, was attacked by a drone. The organizers' Global Sumud Flotilla said their Portuguese-flagged boat was struck while anchored off Sidi Bou Said, causing a fire that damaged the main deck. All 6 people aboard were reported safe. Tunisia's National Guard told the AFP and local media that no drone had been detected, saying early inspections suggest the explosion came from inside the UN vessel. To summarize, consumers across Liberia say they are frustrated with the rising cost of living despite the depreciation of the US dollar. The opposition Alternative National Congress political party of Liberia, the ANC, has declared all top leadership positions vacant as it prepares for its national convention and the 2029 general elections. 2 major opposition figures, including former President Laurent Gbagbo, have been barred from October's general elections. In Ivory Coast, that's the news up to the minute.